This is the first of a 4-part workshop series called Planning for Life After School. The 4 parts are: number 1, getting started early; number 2, gaining experience; number 3, getting ready for planning; number 4, organizing the planning meeting. Each workshop will provide you with valuable information to prepare you for the next workshop. Welcome to workshop number 1, Getting Started Early. Planning for life after high school for a young person with an intellectual disability should start as early as the first year of high school. In this workshop, we will look at the benefits of starting early and how to begin. Let's start with the benefits of starting early. Taking the time to explore activities and getting to know what resources are available will help build the skills for a successful move from high school into the community. The time to start is the beginning of high school, while there is support from both the school and community agencies. So, what kinds of supports are we looking for? Let's look at how the school can help and what community agencies can do. The people at school and the community agencies can be an important link to other resources or connections. Each resource or connection may lead to another link. In some high schools, there is a co-op component to the curriculum. Ask for information about co-ops at the beginning of high school. Usually, schools have lists of placements and students are placed in various locations. Planning early can help individualize co-op placements to reflect personal interests and goals. Likes and dislikes will then be based on real experiences. Community agencies have connections with other resources. Such resources may include some possible funding sources. In Ontario, for example, there are special services at home, respite services, assistive devices program, Ontario Disability Support Program, and passport funding. Community agencies may provide a link with other resources to help get ready for the future. Such links in Ontario include community workshops, community helpers for active participation, also known as CHAP, person-directed planning. Now that we've talked about the benefits of starting early, let's look at how to begin. Everyone involved plays an important role. This means helping with planning, making sure goals are positive and possible, advocating for opportunities and resources, acting as a resource when brainstorming ideas or problem solving. Helping with planning. There are different names for person-directed planning. Some examples are person-centered planning, life planning, and individual planning. To begin planning for the future, it is important to think about who to involve. Think about those who will be respectful, actively listen, help with brainstorming opportunities, and support to make the plan happen. Planning will create actions which build on talents, gifts, strengths, wants, community connections, and relationships while addressing what is needed to be successful. Making sure goals are positive and possible. Goals and actions stem from a dream for a meaningful life, just as organizations develop strategic plans from a common vision. These goals will be more positive and possible to reach if they bring us closer to the dream or common vision. Goals should not only help us to move closer to the dream of a meaningful life, they should also help us to get past obstacles, fears, and concerns. This will ensure that the goals are positive and possible and therefore achievable. Advocating for opportunities and resources. When planning for the future, it is important that the person who owns the plan feels that others are truly listening to the details of what is wanted and needed. This means that everyone works together to provide opportunities and resources to make the plan happen, and there are times when we may have to advocate or support access to such opportunities and resources. We all have the right to try things, to experience success, to learn from challenges or failure, to have the right to choose, and to have others respect those choices. This is how we all grow, by learning how to make decisions based on real experiences, and it is safer to do this while the proper supports are present. This also gives a person a chance to try new experiences at a more comfortable pace. Acting as a resource when brainstorming ideas or problem solving. Providing opportunities and solving challenges requires resources. Every person involved is a valuable resource when coming up with ideas to develop and achieve goals. As we get to know more people, our network of support begins to grow. As the network of support grows, there is greater access to more resources. People's ideas, connections, and relationships are valuable resources. This concludes workshop number 1, Getting Started Early. Thinking about the future is not an easy task and takes practice like anything else. Starting to actively think about the future will help you find out what resources are available, when and how to access them. Workshop number 2, Gaining Experience, will tell you more about opportunities and resources.